Hi, my name is Jerry Harkness from the class of 1963. When I think of the Loyola Ramblers, I think of the development of a beautiful friendship with a group of guys from different ethnic backgrounds. That group went on to reach a common goal that made history in college basketball. But more rewarding, that friendship from that group of guys has continued to blossom. And for that, we thank you, Loyola.
A lot of people ask me, Tanner, what does it mean to be a Rambler? Well, you might know, Loyola got its nickname from its football team in the early 20th century, playing its games all over town because we didn't have a home stadium. So that might mean being a Rambler means being someone without a home. But I'll have you know, I met some brothers from another mother and sisters from another mister at Loyola. Not to mention, most importantly, I met my wife, Hannah, and we made the beautiful daughter, Simone, Rambler, Loyola class of 2035. Simone, you want to say hi and go Ramblers? So, being a Rambler is being a part of the family.
Hi Ramblers, my name is Marcy Foston and I'm from the class of 2007. I ran track and field at Loyola and studied biology. Happy Alumni Weekend. What Loyola means to me. Well, I would say that Loyola put me at the career that I'm at today. I'm a family and sports medicine physician, and I was inspired by this by our team physician, Dr. Jayanthi, for our track team. He not only was the team physician for track, but many other sports. And I told him I was interested in possibly what he was doing, so he actually brought me into clinic with him, to his teaching, and inspired me to become the physician that I am today, and I'm so grateful for him and for Loyola for having such amazing mentors around us. I am also like to say that the friendships that I've made through Loyola have been lifelong, and I have group text with 15 of us all together, still talking as if we're still in college. And Loyola not only gave us an education, but it taught us how to form relationships and how to keep those relationships. I am so grateful to have been part of the class of 2007 and hope that you have a great and safe weekend.
My freshman year at Loyola, I started in the fall doing a service project at a shelter off the Lawrence L stop. So 4 or 5 other students and I head down there, get off at the stop, walk to the shelter, and we start serving food to people. I remember taking a break and kind of just started mingling with the people there, and the conversation that struck me most was one with a man who was just trying to get back on his feet. He had a full-time job, he had kids, he just didn't have a home. And you know, I've since that day, I felt it as my obligation to service others. Any moment in time, any one of us could be that person in need, and I really think that is what Loyola means to me. It means service to others.
Hey Ramblers, happy Alumni Week. I'm Declan Murray. I'm a graduate of the class of 2013 and was a member of the Loyola track and field team in my time up in Rogers Park. I was lucky enough to be the second of 4 in my family to make my way up to Loyola and spend 4 years there and call it home. And like it was for many of you, it truly was a family affair for the Murrays. Having spent a lot of time with an older brother, 2 younger sisters up at Loyola, it really gave me the opportunity to see a lot of the change that happened on campus over the years. But what really is most exciting and what makes me most proud to be a Rambler is all that came before we ever arrived. The tradition on campus that I really discovered once I set foot on campus was second to none. And to be able to go to a meet, come back and have a note from alumni who were All-Americans, national champions, world record holders, celebrating your victories or picking you up when you had losses was really something that I cherish to this day. To be able to have alumni who want to come and watch you cross that finish line and celebrate those victories with you is something that I hope that I'm able to continue giving back and continue bringing back, paying it forward like those alumni did for myself and for my teammates while we were students at Loyola. So to all of you, happy Alumni Week. I hope you guys have a chance to relive some of those memories with your classmates, teammates over the next week. and hopefully soon enough, we'll all be back on campus to make a few more memories. Have a great Alumni Week, and go Ramblers.
How's it going, Loyola family? My name's Armando Favela, class of 2009. I was recently asked what it meant to be a Rambler. My 4 years there was definitely a big part of me, a big part of who I am right now. Being a Rambler to me is being a hard worker, disciplined, trying to lead by example for others, helping my community whenever possible, and just knowing that there's more than just me. A lot of people in this world, a lot of things going on. Hopefully we can leave a world a better place once we leave it. So I appreciate everything that Loyola has done for me, and ramble on.
Loyola to me is team dinners and merch dining. It's riding the shuttle down Lakeshore Drive. It's expanding my perspective in my bioethics courses. It's Magis and Cura Personalis. Loyola is being believed in, being invested in and celebrated. It's winning races and school records. Loyola to me is posing with a Loyola flag on my wedding day and the pride of seeing my daughter wearing a Loyola onesie. Loyola is best friends and now family. Loyola is a forever part of my life.
Hi, my name is LaRue Martin Jr. I'm with UPS. I'm a former Rambler. I would like to tell everyone being a Rambler was one heck of an experience. It brought together a lot of people. I got to know a lot of people. We were very close friends back from 1968 to 1972. Things went very, very well for myself. I played professional basketball. Of course, I played for the Loyola Ramblers with Jerry Lying and George Ireland. Great group. I miss a lot of my old teammates, and a few of us that are living, we still stay in contact with each other. But just want to wish each and every graduate of Loyola, I wish you the best.
Hi, my name is Tom Cooney, and I've been a Rambler most of my life. First of all, as a student athlete, then as a coach, and then as a supporter of the program for many years. I was fortunate that I worked with many of the great Loyola coaches, George Ireland, Gene Sullivan, Petey Line, as well as a great group of track athletes. When I think about being a Rambler, I think about our successes. I also think about the fact that we never had great facilities. We certainly didn't have large budgets, but we always outworked everybody. Go Ramblers.
To me, being a Rambler is about belonging to a special community. It's about having the opportunity to interact with some of the smartest people in the world. And it's also about having the privilege of developing and maintaining relationships that will last a lifetime.
Hello fellow Ramblers and happy Alumni Weekend. My name is DLM Moore, proud volleyball player and track and field student athlete class of 2000. As a student athlete from California, I was instantly impressed with the tight-knit athletic department. From my very first visit, I could feel the love and compassion poured into each student. Loyola to me meant teamwork, unity, and most importantly, a place where long life relationships were fostered. From long practices in alumni gym to watching the 90s sitcom Friends with teammates, I'll cherish those memories forever. The word that resonates most with me is community. The Rogers Park community, my academic community, and my athletic community were all integral parts of my growth and success as a proud student athlete. I always tell people that my decision to attend Loyola was one of the best decisions I've ever made, as I built the perfect foundation and principles I continue to live by today. I'll always be a Loyola Rambler. Go Ramblers! Please remember to stay safe during these times. Be safe. Be well. God bless you all.
Hi Rambler fans and happy Alumni Week. My name is KAREY FARLEY and I was on the women's golf team for 4 years and I graduated in 2014. When I think about Loyola, there's two things that come to mind: family and gratitude. Family in the sense that my teammates became my 10 sisters and the faculty and administration that worked so hard for us pretty much became my parents and guardians. I'm also very grateful for my time spent at Loyola. I was able to find a passion in my studies in the business school downtown, which helped jumpstart my career in the professional world. In addition to that, I loved being able to live in Chicago as well as golf in Chicago. Think about it. Living by the lake, going downtown for class, and hitting the course in the afternoon with your 10 best friends. There was nothing like it. Those were the best 4 years of my life. I hope you all have a fabulous Alumni Week, and go Ramblers!
Hi Ramblers, happy Alumni Weekend. I'm Maggie Toslaski. I graduated in 2004 from the business school, and I was also a 4-year member of the women's basketball team. I'm here in St. Louis, and I hope that wherever you are watching, that you and your family and friends are staying safe and healthy. When I think back on my 4 years at Loyola and reflect on what Loyola means to me, there are 3 words that come to mind, and they are community, pride, and gratitude. From the faculty and staff to my fellow athletes and the coaches and everyone in the athletics department to the Jesuit community and all of the friends in faith that I made at Loyola, the ability that Loyola has to foster and create an environment where there are communities for all students and everyone is celebrated is something that is really impactful and remarkable. The pride I have for Loyola runs deep. I mean, I would wear this scarf every day, but it gets a little too hot in the heat in St. Louis in the summers. But I'm just extremely proud to be a Rambler, and I brag about the university a lot and the experience, and that really comes easily to me just because I am so proud that I went to Loyola and that I received my education from there. Lastly, the enormous amount of gratitude I have for the school. Like I said, I received an awesome education and I grew in my faith at Loyola. But mostly, I mean, I have some of my best friends from my time there, and I had a lot of fun, and I'm just extremely grateful that I was able to go to Loyola and that I am still a Rambler.
Being a Rambler to me means having the opportunity to represent an incredible university and playing a sport that not many people have a chance to do at the collegiate level. But more importantly, being a Rambler means having the chance to continue to develop incredible friendships with people who I've known for, some as few as 2 years, some as many as 30, 35. And, the Rambler idea and concept of, taking care of each other and being there with each other and, going through the good and the bad as a team is super important. And, those people who I've met as teammates, I consider great friends. And that to me is really what being a Rambler means, is taking your experience and making it a big part of your life.
Hey Loyola, happy Alumni Week. KATELYN Gibbons, class of 2006 and women's golf team. Loyola means so much to me, and being a Rambler makes me so proud. While being a Rambler, I learned the importance of hard work ethic, but it also introduced me to people from numerous backgrounds and also gave me an opportunity to meet lifelong friends. Being a Rambler and finding a Rambler in the workplace today is such an exciting thing, because it's amazing to hear the amazing experience that they've had as well, and to know that it wasn't just me, but it truly is part of the culture of the university. Keep making all of us Ramblers proud with all that you're doing. Thanks!
Being a Loyola Rambler to me means not only being a part of the community, but being a part of a family.
For me, being a Rambler is having a sense of pride, knowing that I'm able to be part of something greater than myself, be part of this community who's trying to make the world a better place. Whether it's in academics, sports, community involvement, it's not me versus you, but it's us and what we can do together, because together is always stronger than one. So I am forever proud to be a Rambler, to have spent 4 years of my life in Chicago, and that's coming from a California girl who loves the warmth and the sun. But I am truly, truly proud to be a Rambler. Always have been, always am, and always will be.
So what did and does Loyola mean to me? I first stepped onto campus in 2009, which was my first year, and I didn't know it then, but of course Loyola has a wonderful community, and it provides a place where people could kind of remake and rediscover themselves coming out of high school. And on the athletic side, it meant being a part of a team and growing a family. And that's all kind of given when it comes to Loyola, but I think one of the biggest impacts of what it means to me now is Loyola was an opportunity for me to start being a part of an organization and an institution that's bigger than myself and that has a much broader impact than on campus. We all know the Jesuit values, and throughout the education process, they're really baked into a lot of the programming. And this has translated into me in college, first trying to discover who I want to be as a person and what values I want to build my life upon. And it was a real opportunity for me to start discovering what I wanted to do later in life. And Loyola's people and organization and institutions all enable us to do that. And I think it's built a really solid foundation for me in discovering what my current calling is. And of course, everyone's callings change over time. But it was really an initial discovery of being a part of something so much bigger than just the team, just the university, because of how broad of a web effect a lot of the teachings and a lot of the Jesuit institutions have on the world.
Hi, I'm Tom Levin, men's basketball, class of 2008.
Hi, I'm Courtney Levin. I played women's volleyball, class of 2007. To us, being a Rambler means being a part of the Rambler family long after you graduate from Loyola.
The sense of community within the Loyola Athletic Department is really something special. For Courtney and I, many of our closest friends to today are folks we met and went to school with that were also part of the athletic department. We feel very fortunate that both of us ended up at Loyola and couldn't be happy with our decision, as you can see by all the things behind us at our home. Go Ramblers!
Go Ramblers!
As I reflect upon my years as a Loyola Rambler, I will be forever grateful for my high-quality education and opportunity to enhance my character and life skills. I participated in my favorite sport, which is volleyball, and formed lifelong friendships that became family. When I think about the memories, I can honestly say it was the best 4 years of my life, and I'm forever grateful to call myself a Rambler.
Hi Ramblers, I'm Laura Trevelyan. I graduated from Loyola in 2011. I was lucky enough to play for the women's soccer team for 4 years, including Horizon League Championship and NCAA tournament berth, which were both amazing memories. When I think about Loyola, it makes me so happy. I have such great memories and friendships with my teammates that I still have today, and we're very, very close, and I love them all so much. Through fate and injury, I was able to meet one of my best friends, Jordan Hicks, and lucky enough to meet his sweet mother. If you have not seen the article from his 2013 senior night, I really recommend to check it out. It's a beautiful story. My husband even proposed to me outside Madonna del Strada because he knew how much that place means to me. He told Sister Jean ahead of time, and she threatened to hide in the IC windows just so she could watch. I love Loyola so much, and it will always have a place in my heart. Thanks, Frank. Go Ramblers.
Hey everybody, my name is Lindsay Booker, and I'm a former women's basketball student athlete and a graduate of the class of 2014. What being a Rambler means to me is to be a part of a community that is open, welcoming, and close-knit, and one that truly takes pride in the university and values service to others. The years that I spent at Loyola were some of the most amazing years of my life, and also important years of my life to truly set me up for success on a personal level and a professional level. As a student athlete, I was blessed to be able to make many lifelong friends, and also to be able to experience life through many different lenses. And I think that was one of the most important aspects of my college years, is to be able to see life at a local level, in the community, nationally as we traveled around the country, as well as on an international level in terms of being able to experience life outside of the United States, and I'm truly blessed and grateful for those opportunities, and always proud to be a Rambler.
Hey there, Ramblers! Happy Alumni Week! My name is Shannon McGee. I am a graduate of the class of 2020, and I'm a former softball player for the Ramblers. I remember making my decision to commit to Loyola, and it was quite simple. The second I stepped on campus, it immediately became my home away from home. So moving from a small town in Ohio to the big city of Chicago was a little difficult, but the constant support from my faculty, my coaches, and my teammates made the move quite smooth. I was lucky enough to start all 4 years at Loyola, as well as earn 2 degrees from my time there. The most exciting part for me now is becoming a part of this Loyola alumni community. I remember countless times where wearing a shirt that said Loyola softball would spark a conversation between me and another alumni, and trust me, when you're selling those 50-50 raffle tickets on a Wednesday night basketball game, it's way more entertaining when you have people to talk to. I'm forever grateful for the opportunities Loyola gave me, as well as all the memories I made in my 4 years there. That all being said, happy Alumni Week, Ramblers, and I look forward to getting back on campus and buying 50-50 raffle tickets from all of you. See ya!
Happy Alumni Week, everybody. My name is Peter Jositis, class of 2013 undergrad and 2014 MBA, and now alumni member of our men's volleyball program. My time as a Rambler was important. It helped shape some of the core characteristics I define myself with today. On the volleyball team, we learned a mindset that we could achieve whatever goal we wanted to reach, but the path to achieve any of those goals we set was always the same: hard work. If you want something, you yourself have to earn it. Nobody's going to give it to you. And that means outworking the person next to you, the team across from you, those that came before you. But that mindset didn't come from us or the guys I played with. It came from our alumni. Their efforts in building a program in the early years, building a culture of hard work, and supporting us as the current players in person at matches and interactions off the court, in life, financially, we felt their support every day in the gym. And with that support, we felt that culture they built over decades, every day in the gym. It drove our team to our full potential, and it continues to drive me today. I want to extend a thank you to our alumni and wish you a happy Alumni Week. I'm still following in your example today, trying the best I can to keep the tradition of support going, and I hope everybody has been able to stay healthy and sane over this crazy 2020. Go Ramblers!